Hey, so you're thinking about moving to Rocklin? Well, you definitely came to the right place. My name is Mike Friedrich. I'm with the Friedrich team here at eXp Realty and the YouTube channel Living in Sacramento. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you'll find out about all the new videos right away. And then also hit the alert button so when we do other videos in the area, you'll be one of the first ones to know. Again, welcome to our episode here about Rocklin, California, which is part of our channel here, Living in Sacramento. It's a suburb of Sacramento. And today we're going to go over its location and proximity to the airport and proximity to Sacramento itself. We'll touch on a few other areas that we have already covered as far as neighborhood suburbs such as Folsom, El Dorado Hills, and its proximity definitely about or up to Lake Tahoe and all the recreation that comes with it and where you can go. And we get questions and DMs and emails and texts from people like you and you and you all the time. And we'd love to answer them. And so we just love it. So go ahead and send us those questions. If you're moving in a month, in a week, in a year, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and subscribe and ask us any questions you have. That's what we're here for. And we look forward to being a really good resource for you and anything related to your move to the Sacramento area. With that, let's dive into the map tour here itself. You can see Rocklin is located just northeast of Sacramento. It is basically, let me get my highlighter here real quick. It is a straight shot along I-80 all the way up past Roseville, which we've covered before, and then you're in the heart of Rocklin. It's about 30 minutes here if you go downtown. Once we hit traffic, it'll be closer probably to 45 minutes. The airport is over here. And so if you need to get to the airport, you would just take I-80. You would go over the 80 here, go up 5 and go over. That also takes about 35-ish minutes. Again, with traffic a little bit longer than that. You're in super close proximity to Roseville, which we've covered in a different video. So if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and pull that video up. In Roseville, you have major shopping. There's the Galleria. We actually did several videos on Roseville, and we divided it up into, I'm going to get my marker again here. We divided it up in East Roseville and in West Roseville. But let's get back here to Rocklin itself. I just wanted to point out one more thing. So you have a straight shot basically over to Folsom Lake with its great recreation. You can most people actually come down here over this way and then go and have fun at the lake. The reason I point that out is because there's so much to do in our area. So whether you like to bike, whether you like to hike or swim, or just do water sports in general on a boat, this is probably the closest and the best lake you can go to. If you want a little bit bigger lake, I'm going to zoom out here real quick. You would definitely continue taking I-80 along up here to Truckee, and that will drop you off right at the north side of Lake Tahoe. One of our favorite places to go, and especially since it's so close. It's about an hour and 30 minutes from Rocklin, probably an hour 45 minutes from Roseville, and you're there in no time. So whether you like to ski in the winter or do hiking or water sports, you name it. This is a year-round attraction. You can do so many things around Lake Tahoe, and you're super close. And if you don't like the snow, you can drive to the snow. You don't have to live in the snow because it's very unlikely that you will see snow here in the Rocklin area. So Sierra College is one of the junior colleges. It's right here. Easy access again to I-80. It's uh, it's very well known in the area, and like I said, it's a JC. I wanted to also point out a few other items here. So you have, if you like the outdoors, you can totally go to the Quarry Park. So that's Quarry. So they just actually did this. So you can do zip lining. They have educational spots there, and it's just a great way to spend some time with the family or friends, just to have some more active recreation. Obviously, there's all kinds of other things here. Um, and a little bit later in the video, we'll go over the different neighborhoods. So as promised, we also wanted to go over some of the neighborhoods. And if you haven't seen that already, Renee has actually done a video blog for Rocklin, where we are showing you some of the sample homes in the different neighborhoods. But the most well-known are probably here, Whitney Ranch on the left-hand side. Let me see if I can point this out here with my uh, marker. So we have Whitney Ranch, and then you have Whitney Oaks, and then you have Stanford Ranch. So those are probably the three best known neighborhoods in the Rocklin area. And just wanted to make sure that you knew where they were geographically to you, in super close proximity also to Lincoln. Lincoln used to be the fastest growing community in the US right before the downturn in 2005, 6, 7, 8. And it has come back since, so it's very interesting, and we'll do a separate video on Lincoln. And then you've also got Loomis here on the right hand side, which is known for bigger homes, ranch style homes, but typically bigger lots too. And the school district here is also excellent. Frankly, all the school districts in the greater Sacramento area are pretty good. Okay, so we also talked about the fact that I want to point out the proximity to other suburbs and areas of Rocklin. And so I wanted to just show you a quick um, summary here. So you have Lincoln to the northwest. You have Newcastle and Auburn to the northeast. Auburn, in fact, is actually the capital of the county. The county is called Placer County. If you're not from the area, a lot of people pronounce it Placer. So that's one way for us locals to know that you're not from the area. So if you wanted to make sure you pronounce it properly, it's called Placer County. And then to the east here, we have El Dorado County, and to the south, we have Sacramento County. And the straightest shot for people to get from Rocklin to, let's say, El Dorado Hills would probably be here, down here, just the way you get to the lake. You get around the lake, and then that drops you into El Dorado Hills. You have also a straight shot into Folsom, which will take you about half hour. And then, especially if you wanted to go up and end up on the south side of Lake Tahoe, let me zoom out here real quick. So if you wanted to end up on the south side, you would definitely probably want to get around the lake first, and then go up Highway 50, which will drop you off to South Lake Tahoe. There is obviously, since it's Nevada on the east side, you have casinos there. South Lake Tahoe is known for right here, State Line. So there's Harvey's, there is Hard Rock Cafe and Casino. Lots of, if you're into golf and you like the celebrity golf tournament, you will also note that Edgewood is right here. That's where the yearly celebrity golf tournament is held. typically in July. All right. So with that, we're going to return back to our Rocklin tour and go over some final things. And but you can already see there's a huge park here. Uh, it's a regional park. So Sunset Whitney Recreational Park, huge. Then we have golf courses. This is probably one of the things that our area is very well known for, whether it's Rocklin or adjacent Roseville, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, Cameron Park, you name it, Sacramento. There's a ton of golf courses here in the area and really good ones. Okay, so the one thing that I want to point out is Whitney Oaks Golf Course. Like I said, there's so many golf courses here in the area. The other thing about Rocklin, it's very compact, I would say. There's fun things to do right here over. You can do the Studio Movie Grill. It's one of those newer movie theaters where you can order food and drinks while you watch the movie. Of course, because of all the outdoor activities, we have a Bass Pro Shop. And just on the other side, we have, this is technically Roseville, I would say. We have the Costco right here. Most people know I'm German, so I love a good German restaurant. And there is one place right here, and let's see if I can find it. There it is, Catherine's Beer Garden. See, I was pretty close. So you can see it right here. That's definitely one of my favorites. And I highly recommend it. There's one more thing I want. So here's Catherine's Beer Garden. Right. You have, it's a more upscale community, I would say, for the most part. So you have most of the nicer dealerships, like we have a Mercedes dealership. We have Tesla is out here, in fact. And if I'm going to scroll up here a little bit, here you see Tesla right here. It's the car dealership. And then the Studio Movie Grill that I talked about just a few minutes ago. So Rocklin's population is about 67,000 right now. We have a medium home value of about 730,000. That's July of 2022, that value. And I pulled that data directly from the multiple listing service, so it would be most accurate. And then the median household income, according to niche.com, is about $100,000 per year. If you're heading over here onto the on our website at thefriedrichs.com and you go to communities, this will take you also to Rocklin right here. So if you wanted to find out a little bit more about what's going on as far as active listings go, you see right now we have 139 homes currently listed. The average days on market right now is 34 days. Average price per square foot, which is a good indicator in general for the market. We don't like to compare houses because if you don't know that, most of the time smaller homes tend to have a higher per square foot price than larger homes. And if you want to know why, we'd be happy to answer that question for you as well. You see the median list price right now is roughly $720. But you can start here out at 420, right? And then it can go up all the way. We can sort it by highest price. And then that will take us to 2.8 million, which is also possible. And the topography, you see some flat, you see mostly hills though. So I hope that helps out. As far as schools go, I also made, looking here at my notes, Rocklin Unified is an A-rated school district. The public school district has about 11,400 students in grades K through 12. And the student-to-teacher ratio is about 22 to 1. So that's pretty low, but pretty common for our area. We talked about the Sierra College already, the junior college. Then we have two major high schools. Whitney High School has about 2,065 Students grades 9 through 12. The student to teacher ratio is about 23:1. Again, pretty low compared to the national average. Top left here, you see a picture of Whitney High. And then the other is Rocklin High. Rocklin High is then over more to the north. And we'll see a picture right here. And that school has about 2,200 students, and the student to teacher ratio again is 23:1. Let's pause here. So to recap, I brought back the bigger overview. We went over the Whitney High School, we went over Whitney Oaks Golf course, Rocklin High School, the recreational area, Sunset Whitney, the Bass Pro Shop, Sierra College, here we go, and right here the Studio Movie Grill, one of my favorites actually. Again, there is also, if you're into casinos, although gambling is illegal in California, if you're on tribal land, there is a gambling tribe here out in Thunder Valley Casino, a pretty big spot for a lot of people to go to. And then there's also the Hard Rock, and that's out in Lincoln, actually, a little bit further down here in Wheatland. That's a venue that we oftentimes have actually a pretty good, well-known bands and acts, comedians, you name it. But the other thing a lot of people don't know is if you go actually only about an hour or more, you see it's not the closest because you have to go along Highway 65 here to do that. Let me point this out real quick. So you would go Roseville, Rocklin, and then you would go up here to the Hard Rock, or you could just come up here, go around the lake, and get to South Lake Tahoe. And at Harvey's, they have an outdoor amphitheater, and they always have a summer rock series or concert series, I should say, which again you could just do that overnight and then come back and have some really cool recreation and fun, and you don't have to go all the way down to San Francisco or San Jose in order to do that. But actually, let's do this. If you wanted to, and you wanted to go from Rocklin, and I'm gonna get directions to San Francisco. Let's change this. So if you wanted to go to SFO, San Francisco Airport, because frankly it's a lot cheaper if you're flying out of San Francisco than if you tried to fly out of Sacramento. It would probably take you, about 2 hours right now, even with traffic. So, and then you're smack in the middle of San Francisco. Obviously, you have the Kings, NBA, if you're into Major League Sports. If you wanted to see the 49ers, you would actually have to go a little bit further down than San Francisco. They're technically not in San Francisco anymore. I think I talked about that in one of my other videos, or in our videos rather. So you have the baseball. And then if you wanted to have minor league baseball, we have West Sacramento. Right here, the River Cats, they are playing in West Sacramento. Fun fact, they actually just got bought by the Kings organization. So the Sacramento area in general is really, really trying hard. And I think they're doing a phenomenal job on bringing sports to the area. They're still working on getting the Major League Soccer in. But although the Sacramento Republic, which is the name of the Sacramento soccer team, is not Major League yet. Eventually it'll happen, I'm pretty sure about that, but they're phenomenal. They actually just played in the US Open Cup and did really, really well. So with that, again, if you have any questions and you want to find out more about Rocklin, or the Sacramento area in general and the different neighborhoods and suburbs here in the area, just reach out via DM. You can call us, you can email us, you can text us, whichever works best for you, and one of our team members or Renee or myself will answer and get in touch with you with any questions. Again, hit subscribe and alert if you haven't done that so far. And with that, we hope to see you on one of the next videos. Take care. Bye-bye.